Well, it's sweltering hot in my apartment, and I feel disgusting. And that can only mean that it's the time of year where Sam and I get together with our good friend Mark Teo and talk about comps.
It is important that we be so wet, like just three dripping boys talking about their favorite classic drips. There was one time that we did this where Mark came to my house in the middle of a heat wave, and I remember that being like a particularly hot pod time. But are these like historically our hottest pods?
I feel like they are. I don't know, Mark. How hot are you feeling? I know how hot you're looking right now, but how hot are you feeling?
Honestly, I'm in actually like a temperature controlled environment, so I'm feeling pretty good, but it is definitely very humid, and I feel like humid season is perfect time to talk about some humid ass comps.
These comps are like there's a lot of wetness for sure in the air with these.
So we're going to talk about Punk-O-Rama III with Mark Teo. Of course, Mark previously went through the daunting task of talking about every single song on Short Music for Short People with us, which I think
over the course of like 20 episodes somehow. We really
that was like
we weren't rushing.
That was like a 3-year project as well.
I feel like by the time Blink-155 was ending, I was like, fuck, we also have to finish listening to Short Music for Short People. Like, I think ensuring that we got it under the wire, as I recall, was kind of stressful.
It was close, but like that was another thing where I remember, I must have talked about it in our hours of talking about it, but I remember having a pitch rejected at Noisy to do a track-by-track breakdown of Short Music for Short People from a writer who is kind of a bit of a punker kind of guy, I guess. And I was so pissed off about it that this was my revenge. But then since then, I think Brooklyn Vegan has done the track by track. So we are really pioneers in this field.
We're pioneer plunkers.
And also the point is, fuck you, Noisy.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we are trying to sell this whole pod to Vice eventually, so.
I would Vice. Listen, you can't come for the ride, unfortunately, when we all become Vice Media employees. I'm going to get the ring one day.
I can't believe that ring is a real thing.
Here's the thing about the ring.
Well, hang on. Let's go behind the paywall before we really start shit talking. So go to patreon.com/155pod. Sign up. You can hear this. This is probably going to be a 2-parter. You can hear the 100 parts of Short Music for Short People. And I mean, you know, you can hear all kinds of stuff. Mark's not on all of it, but that's kind of what the future is going to... Mark will only be on it sometimes when we sell it out, too. So anything else you want to say, Mark, before we go behind the paywall?
Absolutely nothing. Let's go behind that paywall.